Hi, this is me, Nolan, and I'm going to teach you how to incubate chicken eggs.
Hi, first and second graders. Well, we went to Incubate to get some chicken eggs from a farm, and we have 18 eggs. And what we're going to do now is we're going to mark a plus and minus on the side of each egg. Why do we need to put a plus and minus on the side of each egg?
So we know they get rotated.
Yeah, we need to make sure that they're getting rotated properly because eggs have to get turned a couple of times a day. And so we're going to put a plus on one side and a minus on the other side, and that way we can make sure that when they're in the incubator that they're getting turned. Okay, Nolan's going to open the incubator now. It's nice and warm in there. We've preheated it, so it's at 99.5 degrees. And now we're gonna put the eggs in.
Dada.
And we're gonna put them
Daddy, can I put one in there?
so the plus side is up. Okay, Nolan is putting all the eggs in with the plus side facing up. And we'll be able to track how they're getting rotated every day. We'll give you a little demonstration of how the incubator rotates them. And we'll be back in a second. Okay, so we've got all our eggs in the incubator and all of the pluses are facing up. And so now we'll close it up
And rotate it.
and start getting it warm. All right, Nolan is closing up the incubator. Okay, all the eggs are in the incubator now, and I want to tell you guys a little bit about two things here, the temperature and the humidity. The temperature is in red, and the humidity is the number that's in green here. So the temperature needs to stay at around 95.5 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, that's really warm, but that's how the chicken eggs like it. That's the temperature they would be if they were under the hen in the nest, and the hen would be keeping the eggs warm at 95.5. So the incubator should automatically keep the temperature at 95.5. And when you see this light here blinking, that tells you that the heater is on and that it's warming up the eggs or trying to get the temperature up a little bit. The green number, the humidity, this should be between 50 and 55%. And right now it's at 54, so that's a good humidity level. And the humidity tells us how much water is in the air. And if there's too much water in the air, the eggs will get too wet on the inside. And if there's not enough water in the air, the eggs will get too dry in the inside. So we want to try to be right in the middle. Now here's how we control the humidity on the incubator. There's two little holes here on the side, A and B. So Nolan, what do we have to do to water A every day? What do we have to make sure?
That it's filled with hot water.
Yeah, we want to make sure that it has water in it every day. And so if this gets low, we need to make sure that we fill it with some warm water. We don't want to put cold water in there because that'll cool down the temperature inside. The water is actually on the bottom underneath the eggs down there. And then Nolan, what do we do on day 19? On day 19, it's 3 days before it hatches, and we got to do something special. So what do we have to do?
Take out the red plug and put water in the B.
Yeah, we have to take out the red plug and fill water in B, on the B side. And what that does is that should increase the humidity to maybe 75%, 70 or 75%. And that's because when the chicks hatch, they need it to be nice and wet inside their egg so that they don't get stuck inside there. That'll let them pop out easily. Now the last thing we have to do on day 19, besides add water to B, is to take out this white plastic egg turner inside. So we're gonna have to actually open up the incubator and carefully remove that white plastic egg turner, because that's going to give the chicks room to roll around their egg when they're hatching. And the way we know it's time to do that is right here. This light is going to turn off. This is the egg turner light. So that when that's on, that tells us the eggs are going to be turning. And when we push this says we're on day 21. When we get to day 3, this light should turn off. And that tells us it's time to increase the humidity by filling up water hole B. And then also we need to very quickly open up the incubator and take out the plastic egg turner, the white piece in there. Okay, so that's the last thing we have to do before hatch day. Now I'm going to show you how to adjust the humidity level. So right now you can see our humidity is 52, which is right where we want it to be. But there's a little vent right here on the top of the incubator. And if we close it like this to the right, that's going to increase the humidity inside. Or if we open it like this, that's going to decrease the humidity inside. It's going to dry things out. So we want to make sure that if we need to adjust that humidity level, we can just adjust the vent right here a little bit, open or close, to get it to stay right around 52 or 53%. So I'm going to put it back where it was, which seems about right. It was right about there, so that's where it is right now. You guys might have to adjust it a little bit. Now the last thing we're going to talk about is how to candle an egg. And we're going to do this on March 26th. And what we're going to do, it's about a week after the eggs have been incubating in here. And we want to check to make sure that there's a baby chick growing on the inside. And the reason they call it candling is because they used to hold a candle up to the egg in the old days before electricity to check what was happening inside. Nowadays we can just use a flashlight. So I'm going to show you here. This is one of our chicken eggs here. But normally we can just hold a flashlight up to the egg. So I just have a regular flashlight here, and it lets me see what's happening inside the egg. And you can see here there's nothing. It's just kind of clear on the inside. And when we candle the eggs, what we're going to do is be looking for little red lines,
Veins.
which are veins, like little blood vessels in there. And you might even see a little dark spot. That's the chick that's growing on the inside. The nice thing about this incubator is it has a built-in light, so you can candle the eggs. And Nolan's going to show you how to do that. So you're going to put the fat part of the egg facing down, and then you can turn on that button there, and it has a light built in. And so you just put the egg right here, and you will be able to see what's happening on the inside. So you guys will be doing that, I think, around Tuesday, March 26th. That means it's in about 8 days, and that way the chicks should be starting to grow on the inside. All right, now Nolan's gonna demonstrate how the egg turner will turn the eggs. And this happens automatically, but we're just gonna show you a little demonstration here. So he's gonna push the buttons, and then we'll watch them get turned. There we go. And now we can see all the eggs have the minus sign on the top. That means they just got rotated halfway. Okay, so that's going to happen automatically. And that's your incubator. Good luck hatching. Our hatch date should be Monday, April 8th, which is 21 days from today. All right, have fun.